And we are back. Couch Company Podcast. I'm John. With me, as always, Tyler.
Hello. I was trying to match your energy, and then it took a curve.
I give you curveballs sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you got to be able to hit the curveball.
Well, I was ready. Did I tell you? And we're already off to a good start.
By the way, we've been talking for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we're
warmed up. We're ready to go.
Yeah, we're so warmed up.
Two things. One, I finally got all the reviews up that we did last week.
Yes.
When you were talking about Mouse PI, I don't think we said you were talking about Mouse PI.
Nuh-uh.
So the intro part, and now I was going off the transcript, so maybe the transcript didn't.
Are you
talk
sure?
about it right? We kind of talked about it and alluded to it.
I wasn't clear.
I don't think there was a clear, there was for the other two. It was okay, hey, let's get into it with.
I think it's because I kind of shoehorned in Mouse PI because I thought I remember saying, hey, before we talk about these two, I actually want to do this one.
Yeah.
So I thought I gave that a little prerequisite,
think so.
But
yeah.
I could be wrong.
And I'd have to go back and listen to it. I was going off of the transcript, but I chuckled to myself because how I pull the timestamps is I can command search the transcript.
Yeah.
And I'll type in first light. And then I get a quick general idea of where it's at.
Yeah.
So I typed in mouse, but it was halfway through the conversation of the review. And I was like, wait a minute. So I scrolled up and I'm just there was just this, we were talking, and I think we were we knew what we were talking, about.
Yeah.
We just launched.
We just never said the word Mouse PI.
I don't think so.
Dang, dude.
So I thought that was funny. Anyway,
sorry, audience.
all the reviews are up. People can figure it out.
Yeah.
I
need to stop dropping this bottle cap. That's gonna
annoy the heck out of me.
Future Tyler, dude. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm not. It's gonna be on there. I was going to try to get AI. You know how AI can do different voices and stuff like that and do an announcers and things like that?
Yeah.
I was going to try to get the intro to the podcast and just ask if I could do an intro and get the Tekken voice guy. You know how it's martial law or whatever.
Yeah.
But then do a Jonathan Perez type of thing, but in his voice. And then it got too complicated.
By the way, speaking of Tekken.
Dude, everyone's out, right?
Ash.
Oh, yeah.
He just won Evo again.
Good.
Nina.
Good.
Unstoppable, baby.
Almost like Nina's great.
I love Nina Williams. I am in love with Nina Williams. That's probably true, but she would kill me in a heartbeat.
Dude, I just said Tekken. I didn't mention characters, anything. And Mango was one of our friends, Mango, I guess we probably prefaced that. Immediately, she was just oh, Nina? And I'm yeah, you
I didn't realize
Nina
she
too?
was such a popular character.
I mean, she's been there since the beginning. No matter what Tekken, you have Nina.
I love that about it.
Yeah. Same with Law. That's the perfect pair.
No, not a lot of Law players though.
No.
Based on what I saw.
No, yeah.
Dude, I feel bad. First of all, Tekken lost out on the Tifa sweepstakes.
Yep.
Which made me so sad. Mm-hmm. When I saw that in Street Fighter, I was like, no, dude,
the
dream is dead.
Funny, cool intro, but
I thought they totally botched it.
Mm-hmm.
It was surprise, we have one of the biggest characters ever in a fighting game ever.
Yeah.
And I was I was thinking back to, remember we were watching the finals or something of Tekken, and it was all right, we have an announcement, and we were oh, what if it was Heihachi, dude? We were beaming each other, we're wait a minute, and then you went crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like Tekken really...
It's a perfect...
Did knock it out of the park. Now, I think they completely fumbled, which I believe you were referring to.
Yeah.
And then, what's his name left?
Yeah, Harada's
gone.
Yeah.
So Tekken's down bad.
Tekken's... Yeah. It's... They're getting so Roger, Bob, and...
Did you see Bob's new trailer?
Yeah, he just came out, yeah.
Dude. It's that guy can move, man.
That was always the thing, is he was super fast. He was a big dude, but he was quick.
He reminds me of those JD Vance memes. Where it's just a big fat guy, but going crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, and then drinking less hot dog water, but...
Someone is
Do you think that was the inspiration for that?
Well, no, because he was there before. Oh, you mean Bob was the inspiration for all the memes?
Yeah, because that's a lot of similar movement.
I wish Tekken was that popular. I don't
Never know. It might be in the back of someone's mind. You
Yeah,
know?
they don't know
saw
where it
Bob
came from.
once.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, they used to play Tekken 3 with their cousins.
Yeah.
And just in the back of their mind, I don't know if Bob was in Tekken
No,
3.
I think he was.
He's more modern, right?
5 or 6, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just a huge dude
Yeah.
that likes food, I guess.
He was one of those characters that everyone was like, "What are you guys doing?"
You've lost the plot.
And then it kind of came around. He became a beloved character.
I am very excited for Roger Jr.
Yeah. Junior, I guess.
Well, he has a little Joey in his pouch.
Yeah. So it's like that's like the third
So
one.
he's a girl. Guys don't have the pouches, right?
So technically, you are correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why is it?
I look, man. You don't.
I need to go back and refresh myself on the lore.
Yeah.
I was up to date, and then I think I lost it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they've lost it a little bit. I think
Yes.
they've lost the plot a little bit, but I don't know. I think Roger's interesting. Kinda. I don't think
yeah.
people are excited for him though.
I don't know. I think anytime you see an old character come back, people can get kind of nostalgic for it.
So we know everyone who's releasing this year.
Yeah. Including the guest character that I already forgot its name.
I don't remember his name either because I haven't watched that show, but it's from Baki. He's the bad guy, I think.
Okay.
I think he's Baki's dad, maybe.
Sure. That sounds anime.
But that series is perfect for Tekken. They're
Yeah.
just super ripped and over the top and crazy, and
Yeah.
it would be cool. I'm actually surprised Baki. Maybe they couldn't get him.
Or maybe they just needed someone that's
Maybe
more
they
of
need a
like
bad guy, like a
villain.
Heihachi-esque
Yeah.
character. I don't know, but it should be interesting.
Yeah.
I always wish we would go back and play it, but
Look, I would. I mean, we're doing Mecha Chameleon tonight.
that's kind of like
And
Tekken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys play yesterday?
No, we were waiting for people when it was like we had like kind of a quorum. And then right when we got like the next guy to come on, just power went out.
Yeah.
And then we got another person like Harbin hopped on, and
Yeah.
then Dwayne went to bed.
Yeah.
And it was never like
Just a
hey,
perfect
we feel
storm.
good about the number of people here to have like a good game.
How many people do you need?
I think a solid group is probably 5. Is like
Okay.
it feels good because you kind of have like we play it where everybody hides and then everybody finds everyone. And I think with 5 people, it's like challenging enough type of thing where you're gonna find at least one person. And it's okay, but I think 5 is probably the minimum that I would feel good playing.
Yeah, I remember like in Among Us, you needed a bit more
Yeah,
for it to be a
And
good solid.
Like you
You could get away with it, but
Yeah,
it's a little bit too easy to suss out people when there's only like
Yeah.
5.
this one it's
You have
like
you get like 10 people though. Gets a little hectic.
10's technically the max for Mecha Chameleon that's supported. You can go up to I think like 15 or 20 maybe, but it's like hey,
Through
there might
mods.
no. It says hey, you can do this. It's just like the person who's hosting better have a baller
Oh,
computer.
interesting. Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
because it's all like peer to peer stuff. I guess there's
Yeah.
no like servers for it.
No, that'd be fun. I'll crack open some brewskis and
You play tonight?
yeah, I'm thinking about it. I was gonna play yesterday. I saw people on. I didn't know if you guys were playing.
Yeah,
We had a baseball game. We lost. I'm playing like shit right now. So I was
not
super
no,
depressed.
yeah.
Baseball is one of the greatest preparations for life.
Okay.
When you're down, you are down so bad. It's you feel like hopeless. You feel like everything is completely hopeless. Like you've completely forgotten how to play this game.
Yeah.
You can't hit. You're not even touching the ball. Then you can't field. Then you can't throw. It is so mental. I always say
Isn't that just sports?
yes, but the most mental games, number one is probably golf because you are by yourself. You have so much time before you strike the ball that you can get in your head very quickly. And it's a very mechanical and technical thing on how you swing the club where you start doing some weird things and
Golf.
golf. Oh,
Wow.
yes. Golf is the most mental sport. I don't think it's close.
Over
Besides like chess,
all the
I
different
guess.
Olympics and boxing and like all those other things.
100%.
where it's like-
And here's why. Because something like boxing is it's much more physical. It's much more fluid and dynamic. So boxing actually helps you a little bit more. Maybe boxing's not the best example, but I'll still go with it. Because when you're in the middle of a flurry of blows, you don't have time to think. You have to let your reaction take over. And sometimes that's the best thing for you, because when you start overthinking yourself, that's when things go downhill very quickly.
Yeah.
So in a game like golf or a game like baseball, where it can be much more static, baseball, you're waiting for the pitch. You start thinking about what pitches you're going to throw. How am I lined up? Are my feet too far apart? Are my hands too far up? Am I bat too high, bat too low? Like, you just start thinking about all these things, overthink, and then you fuck yourself up. Same in golf. Boxing or
What about like
basketball
gymnasts?
or I think gymnastics is a very mental
Yeah.
thing. Like you're right before your routine, you're thinking about it, or like a lot of other Olympic sports, like right before you're ready to go ski down a slope.
Curling.
Curling's pretty tactical, but again, I do think it's much more fluid. When you throw the stone, you're in it now, like.
Okay. All right.
But no, I would put curling up there probably. Like the thrower specifically, you got to get that right. And you'll see people fold. I mean, you'll see them crumple. But something like, football where it's extremely dynamic and you're running and you throw the ball at someone, like you have a split second to catch that ball and then run upfield. Now, you can still have things develop in football. You'll see people, they just start dropping every ball and you just get in your head about it. So it's possible. I'm just saying, if you were to rank every sport from most like mentally, the mental requirement, I guess, or whatever, like easiest to get in your head about, it would be golf number 1. I think baseball's up there, maybe at number 2.
Wow.
It is so mental.
More so than the Olympics.
100%.
Okay.
Well, it depends like what Olympic sport you're talking about.
I would just assume that every Olympic sport trumps that
No.
because you're in the Olympics.
Oh, you're just talking about the magnitude of the situation?
I'm talking about
No,
your
I don't think
mental.
that matters.
Like it's like, oh, hey, you are going to go off this balance beam for America. Not like, oh, I'm playing for the city of Pittsburgh or whatever.
No,
it's
I'm talking just in a vacuum, the sport itself,
Okay.
regardless of the amount of people, like the stakes of it.
yeah.
So I'm not including that in that. I think that's a separate discussion.
I would be very interested to see how well accepted that opinion is. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah, no,
I'm not even like kind of arguing.
I would
it. I'm just, like,
argue. We'll go to the party tomorrow. Kyle is notorious for arguing against my sports takes.
I was going to say,
I
there's
think we're
no
on the,
way
we're on the
golf is-
opposite side of sports takes a lot.
Yeah, golf
which I
is
love
not-
because he's a very good debater.
Yeah.
So he challenges me very well. So I will share with him tomorrow, and I'm curious what he has up there because I don't think he would agree with me probably. I promise you this: any golfer who's listening right now, 100%
sure, because
is
it makes
nodding.
them. Yeah, they're the.
But they know.
That's their thing.
When you've shanked a ball in the woods like 5 times in a
Yeah.
row, you don't understand. Like,
Look.
you forget that you know how to play this game.
Yeah, but how?
It's like forgetting to know how to walk.
yeah,
That's what it feels like.
I would argue that's the yips. That's every sport.
You can get the yips in every sport, but I think it's much more prevalent in a sport like baseball or golf.
All right.
You have people who forget how to throw a ball in baseball.
Yeah,
Legitimately.
they get better. I don't know what to tell
No,
you.
they
Like,
don't.
I'm
there was a
saying
dude
from-
who was a pitcher who forgot how to throw.
Yeah.
So he switched to first base. So he didn't have to throw anymore.
Yeah,
Because he was
like-
still like a good athlete.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
crazy.
StarCraft. Bigger mental.
Oh, let me think about this. StarCraft bigger. No, I think StarCraft least amount of mental.
What?
You're just slamming things on the keyboard. You don't have time to think about it. The actions per minute
Yeah.
are crazy in
You
StarCraft.
absolutely have time to think about it.
You do have time to think about it. My point is, I think the more dynamic
I
a
think
game
I
is,
think League of Legends
the
has
less
more thought and mental behind it than golf.
Absolutely not.
I'm just saying.
Because in League of Legends, it's constantly in a state of motion. I don't think you're understanding my argument. It is a static nature versus a dynamic nature that I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
but golf
The
has
fact
more
that
dynamic.
you have to No, it doesn't, because
The course is dynamic. The weather conditions are dynamic.
What I mean by
the way
dynamic
the wind
is
is blowing.
the actions you're taking in the moment. So in golf, the ball is sitting there waiting for you to hit it. It is a completely static situation in terms of what you need to do to operate and perform.
But what you need to do to hit that ball is different based off of where that ball is in relation to the hole. Plus how do we just swap on arguing this? Like, plus the club, plus the, like, I think there's just as many variables with that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, it might be like
I'm not talking about
game.
variables. I'm talking about dynamics. I'm talking
that's
about
what I'm trying to say is
you have to approach the ball.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to think about all those things, which is proving my point. There's a million things to think about, but you have to sit there and line this up before you actually do the action of hitting the golf ball.
Yeah.
So you have much more time to overthink and do things incorrectly in a game like golf than a game like League, where in League, if you stand there and think about things, everything else continues to move. In golf, that is not true.
But you're talking about the instant versus, and maybe I'll pull back on League and talk more about StarCraft, but it's like the way you build things in StarCraft and your tech tree and what you decide to go into and what you decide, like, which areas to build into. It's the same thing where you're looking at it long term, you're planning it long term. Like, right? So, like, yeah, in that split moment, you have to, like, hit your, in League, I guess, you gotta, like, hit your ult in the right time. But your character build has been that way the entire, like, you have to think through all that just like as you're walking up. So it's like there is that.
No, it is a mentally demanding game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, let me rephrase my premise. I think that golf is one of the easiest games to overthink. Right? I think a lot of these sports where you have to wait for something to happen tends to lean towards you overthinking, and then you start completely destroying your mechanics.
Right, but that so then I go back to my original thing.
What I would say is that's something like golf, that's something like baseball. I think bowling fits into that category because you're sitting there, and then
but bowling has even less variables than baseball and in golf, because baseball can come at you different ways and stuff.
Because there are less variables, I think it sometimes makes it worse.
Okay, perfect. So then I go back to my original argument of you're in the Olympics, you're going to do the high bar, and you literally sit there and wait all day.
Yes. No, I think the Olympics is up there. I'm with you.
I would argue
on that.
It's
I think
worse.
Olympics is up, like gymnastics in particular.
I think it's worse because you're literally devoting your entire year training for the Olympics for this one thing. You do the thing.
Yeah, I could see that argument. I could see that argument. I don't think that's crazy.
I don't even know why I'm arguing with you. This is what we do. That's fine.
No, it's good. I like getting the other side because I'm not right ever. So it's like, tell me how I'm wrong. But yeah, no, I think, look, as someone who's played baseball his whole life, I can tell you baseball is so easy. That was the original point of this whole thing. Baseball prepares you for life because it is so streaky. You will be in these complete slumps. You can't hit. You can't field. Nothing's going right. You feel like the world is against you.
Yeah.
You feel like God is literally playing a joke on you.
Yeah.
And then miraculously, the opposite can happen. You hit everything. You feel like you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. You just can't miss. Yeah. It's so weird how it works. But you have to be mentally strong to get through the downsides. Just like in gymnastics. Yeah. Like, we've seen people in gymnastics completely careers ended by a missed bar or falling off the balance beam or flying off the pommel horse. Yeah, that's a separate conversation probably. But you can 100% develop the yips in gymnastics for sure.
Sometimes I just like to argue. I'm sorry.
I think a lot of people like to argue.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's flexing the muscle of your brain.
Yeah. That's how I talk through things, and it does not go over well with
your wife,
work, or spouses. Yeah, it's not.
Saw that coming.
Yeah.
I think arguing is good as long as it's in good faith, but I also develop my ideas by talking.
Same.
That's why I do a podcast and just say a bunch of nonsense and then go home and be like, yeah, I'm probably completely wrong on that.
Yeah. Well.
And then it's recorded forever. I'm going to run for office one day and then they're just going to pull the couch company.
Buddy, there's so many. Yeah, we got to nuke all that.
I'm just kidding. I would never run for office, dude. That literally sounds like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
I am a person who needs to be liked. And that is the worst profession. I got to be I don't even know. I was going to say doctor. Do people like doctors? Are they still good?
No.
Good standing? People hate doctors?
Yeah.
I need to be a puppy.
You make too much money, dude.
Herder.
You need to be
puppy saver.
You need to be whatever the equivalent of like soup kitchen manager or something like that.
No, not the manager, because all the people, you got to be soup kitchen line, soup kitchen stir.
Sure, whatever. I was trying to give you
trash
a pay
guy?
bump. But
trash guy? People like the trash guys?
Of course they don't.
Why?
Because you throw one bin, or you don't like gingerly set it back exactly where you got the trash thing from. They hate you.
You think Oscar the Grouch likes the trash guys?
Probably.
But probably not, though, because they mistakenly throw his home in. They probably accidentally threw him into.
I think they do it maybe one time, but then like his can is marked
it's
on
the
the route.
silver.
Well, I'm just saying,
It's
like
a silver can. I don't think it's marked though.
on the trash man's route.
Yeah,
Dude,
but one
it's-
mistake, bro.
Nah, I don't think
Lewis is new. Lewis, guy
Lewis
comes out.
Nah.
Thinks he's one stop ahead.
Nope.
It's 5 a.m. It's early.
Yeah, well,
it's early on the street.
Lewis is not so green that he's going to go without. See what I did there? Go without.
You lost all your aura. You had aura there.
Oh, and that
You
because I
lost
called
it,
to
bro,
it. Yeah,
because you called it.
he's gonna have his mentor there, and his mentor, like
Christopher?
Christopher might get to, like, Lewis might get to the trash can and have his hand on it, right? Oscar's
probably.
sleeping in there. He might you might he might get it an inch off the
You
ground.
don't understand that Oscar is notorious heavy sleeper.
Sure.
So Oscar's not going to wake up.
Right, but I'm saying Lewis will get it at most an inch off the ground before Christopher just
Christopher's going to
just comes in and
crush
just like,
him. Yeah,
what are you doing? Yeah.
So sorry, Mr.
Yep.
Grouch.
Yep. They'll leave a little note and everything and stuff.
There's probably been settlements.
Probably.
There's probably been settlements because of that.
That's why he's marked on the map.
What do you think if we had to? This would be an interesting thought experiment. If we had to go through all the Sesame Street characters
Which I couldn't even tell you. I can tell you the 90s version of that.
Well, of course, we would be using the best version of it. I think they've
okay.
probably completely ruined Sesame Street by now.
Dude,
but I haven't even checked in with
Penny
the street.
watched it once, and I was like, oh, we'll watch Sesame Street. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea who any of those characters are, man.
They still have Carrot Monster.
What?
They had Carrot Monster for a while, so they tried a little rebrand on the greatest character of all time.
Oh, yeah. No.
And
No, Cookie
whoever
Monster.
came up with that should be in jail.
I think they are.
Forever.
I think they are.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really do, because that is the worst decision ever.
To get a little dark, I bet they got so much hate mail that they probably offed
Quit?
themselves. Oh,
Whoa.
no, quit.
Oh my gosh.
Life.
Okay. That's a little heavy.
I said it was going to be dark. I gave a warning.
You gave the warning. I wasn't expecting that.
That's why you gotta be careful. On look, yes, was it a fumble? Yes. Should you write into Sesame Street and yell at
No,
people?
I'm not
No,
condoning
absolutely
that.
not. Okay,
I'm just
saying words
I'm just
matter.
saying the government should come into your house and take you to jail. That's all.
Okay. I'm
That's
letting
sarcasm,
you know.
by the way.
Yeah.
For the future when I run for office.
It was Jenny. Jenny was the one. She was like, "Hey, all these
Jenny came up with that?
all these fat
No,
kids."
she didn't.
Yeah.
Is that Jenny with a G?
Jenny with a
Or
with
Jenny
G.
with a J?
GENNIE.
Is there a Jenny with a J?
Yeah, Jenny Craig.
Jenny, yeah.
Which honestly would make sense on why she wants Carrot Monster. But here's the thing.
You should have made. All right, ready for
here's
this?
what happened.
I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this real quick.
I'm going to ruin it, so you go ahead and fix
All
it
right,
first.
I'll fix it and then you ruin it.
All right.
You make Carrot, not even Carrot Monster, but you could do Carrot Monster. I think it should be Carrot. What's the opposite of a monster? Carrot Hero? Super
No,
Carrot?
whoa.
Super Carrot? Mr.
Okay.
Carrot?
Monsters can't
Mrs.
be
Carrot?
heroes?
No. Name one monster hero.
Sully?
Sully's not a hero.
Monsters Inc. Are you kidding me?
Sully's a salt of the earth father. He's a father, man.
Yeah, he's a hero to Genevieve or whatever her name is.
Boo.
Boo, yeah. Well, her real name.
Have you ever watched it?
Her government name.
I don't think we ever learned her government name.
Yeah, it's Genevieve.
It's Boo.
Okay, whatever.
Her government name
got
is
Jenny on the
probably.
I can't wait for it to be Genevieve.
It's not Genevieve.
All right, well,
I'll bet you anything you want on that. That's crazy.
We'll have the
Genevieve.
What if I was trolling this entire time? I knew it, and then
I can tell when you know something.
Yeah, that's true.
Although you do get me, I'm gonna just tell the audience little side pivot here. We played D&D last week, like we do.
Is this week?
It was
Yeah.
this week. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
a couple days ago we played D&D. So I got there, and our buddy Jeff from the What Killed Jeff Twitch stream, twitch.tv/whatkilledjeff. Check him out. He's playing Mio right now.
Oh, he finally did Mio.
Yeah, so he let the studio get fired,
Yeah.
and then he decided to play it.
Dude, what
so
a
it's
people
kind of an
pleaser.
interesting move.
So he's doing Mio. He's doing whatever book that Dwayne kept talking about.
Silence of the Wind.
Silence of the Wind. Like
Something of the Wind.
Nah,
Spirit of the
that
Wind.
sounds right.
It's something wind, right?
Name of the Wind.
Name of the Wind.
Yeah.
I got the wind.
So watching it. Yeah, so he's pleasing everyone. But continue, I'm sorry.
Jeff's a dude, man. And so we are at D&D, and he turns over to me. He smells me. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this isn't completely outside the bounds for Jeff. You know, he's been known to make an errant sniff every once in a while towards another human being.
Yep.
I just thought this was part of the game, and I accepted it graciously. And then he did it again, and then did it to himself, indicating that something smells off.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
So that's when the alarm bells started going off, and I'm like, dang, do I stink? Do I stink right now? And I started smelling myself, and I was like, man, maybe I smell like smoke. I think I was at the casino the other day, and now I'm in my head. So there's a couple sniffs that happen, and then Tyler from the bleachers.
Well, hold on. You go.
Oh yeah,
down
sorry,
and-
yeah.
yeah.
So it's bad enough where I'm overthinking, right? Just like baseball. And I go back to my car. I always have an emergency stick of deodorant in my car, just in case I stink. And I stick myself up. You know, all right, problem solved. We got it. And then I'm getting sniffed again, dude. And this time it's from Tyler from downtown.
Well, no. So Jeff did it.
Jeff did it again?
Jeff started it. And
And
then you looked at
tag
me,
teamed
and I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, hey, I will
looked
do
at
it."
I looked at okay, so Jeff sniffs me again. It's the third time's the charm sniff, so you know you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And I look at the one person in this world I can trust, my co-host,
That
dude.
made you wear a suit to a suit. fit.
Yeah, dude. I look at this guy like, you gotta save me. Like I'm in
Yeah.
the ocean right now. I need a lifeline.
And I saved you.
And he comes in and he sniffs. And he's like, "Oh, I got a shirt, dude. No worries."
And I said it quietly. I was like, "Hey, man, don't worry
No,
about
you
it."
didn't.
What?
You said it in front of everyone.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't like, "Oh man, you're smelly. I'm gonna go get you a shirt." I'm like,
Yeah, but you
Hey,
let
let me-
everyone know. Oh, I'm going to grab you a spare shirt because you stink like shit.
I didn't say it that way. I said,
But
I
that's
thought
the
it was
imp-
very
that's
okay.
implied.
All right, continue. Yeah.
No, if it was,
Yeah.
if you were doing it nice, like you would have pulled me aside. You would have said, "Hey, can I ask you something real quick?" And
Yeah,
you're like, "Hey,
yeah,
I'm going
that's
to grab
fair,
you
that's
this shirt
fair,
real
that's
quick.
fair.
You stink like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
That's been left out in the sun."
Yeah.
And I would have been like, I'm so embarrassed, but less embarrassed than what happened because you were like, "Hey guys, I'm going to grab John a shirt real quick.
Did not do it that way, but okay.
I'll be right back. Anyone need anything?
All right, I
You need anything?"
I can test that.
All right,
Continue.
so anyways, you grab a shirt, you
Yeah.
come back up, and the shirt is
Inside Out, which was on purpose.
I don't even remember this. I went to
okay.
the bar before
Yeah, I didn't know
D&D,
that
so
you
I
were-
was a little out of it.
Yeah, sure.
So shirt's inside out. I put it right side out. So what is it? Anyways, is that what it is? Right side out. I do it the right way. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth score on PC Gamer's website.
Yeah,
screenshot
the header. I screenshotted it and put it on a t-shirt.
68 or whatever.
Yeah,
Disgusting, dude.
yeah.
I complain about it almost every week. Anytime there's a good game that gets a bad score, that's always what I go back to.
Yep.
This guy printed out a t-shirt, screenshotted this thing, put it on a t-shirt, bought it, asked me my shirt size. I thought it was gonna be like a nice shirt, maybe a Couch Company shirt to commemorate the years of service I put into this place.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It was just a big shit
So
on my game.
here, I'll give you a little inside thing here.
A little inside baseball.
A little inside baseball. Let me
See how I full circled it?
I did.
Good.
Okay. So I texted Jeff at 1:42 that day. I said, "Today's the day, I think. Want to help me with my gift for John? If you accept the mission, I'll send you the brief." And he says, "Yes, Dead Lord, yes." Which I'm assuming that's something anime. I don't know.
Dead Lord. Okay.
Yeah.
Thinking.
So I say mission brief. It is dreadfully hot out. Almost guaranteeing John will wear a tank top. At very least, a tee. You need to
I
make
wore a
sure...
polo though.
You did. Yeah, that was the first curveball. And I was like, yeah. Anyway, you need to make sure to take one of the seats closest to him. While everyone is still bullshitting, you'll need to sniff loudly or around him and make some comment to him, dealer's choice, to make him want to go to get deodorant from his car.
You guys are such
When
bastards.
he gets back... Dude, it was perfect.
I fucking hate you.
When he gets back, let it simmer a bit. Let it simmer a bit, probably 10, 15 minutes longer. I need another creative comment from you, but this time I need you to act almost embarrassed to bring it up. Ask if he maybe brought another shirt. At this point, I'll say I have one he can borrow, and I'll give him the special one. And he says, yes, I can do this. And I think he played his part perfectly.
No, you guys got me. It's just, I think what we've learned is if you want to play a prank, you want me as your friend. I will play into your prank unbeknownst to me so perfectly. It'll be the easiest execution of a prank of your life, dude. I am that gullible.
I like to think that we are that close that...
Dude, it's hilarious. It was great.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like,
great.
I think you're... It's not just you as a friend. It's like it's the group's friendship
Yeah.
that allows us to do this, and it's a lot of power. So it can't be like all the time. It can't, like I would say that this prank is probably like it was the suit prank, and then kind of this prank.
Suit prank
right?
was bad, and
Right, but look at
my parents should have had me on that, dude. They tried to tell me,
that's like a 2-year.
but then it
cooldown,
was
right?
like. They're like, maybe the youth are just this stupid that they just do this now. I don't know.
Did you tell them what happened at the end?
Yeah. And they were pretty mad at you.
Were they?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm their precious little boy.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
You know,
fair.
you
Dude,
can't-
they're never gonna want to meet me.
No, they like you.
Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to think if they did meet you now. You never met
No,
them.
because
No,
when
I'm,
you
like,
showed
trying
me
to
what your
think.
dad looks like, I was like, holy cow! Like
I told you my dad's
Yeah.
not white.
no,
No.
yeah,
He is, I would say brown, probably.
yeah, tan,
Dark. Yeah. Yeah, but he's like always that.
like
way.
a like
it's
a
not.
shade of Dwayne.
Dwayne's probably darker, but yeah,
Nah,
close.
just yeah,
Yeah, he's Hispanic.
yeah.
So where's I going? Oh, I wanted to. Anyways, that's just a little. I forget why I brought up that story now, but those are my friends.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I wanted to do a thing. It'd be interesting. All the. Oh wait, I'm following. We were talking about Sesame Street,
Yeah.
and then we were talking about Carrot Monster.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what's the opposite of a monster? And then
I said hero.
Sully,
yeah, that's what I was
Boo.
saying, yeah.
how do we get on to I have the worst friends of all time? Hold on.
I said I
You
was going
said
to ruin
Persephone
it, but
or
you wanted
something?
you wanted to fix something.
You think her name's
Genevieve.
Genevieve?
Yeah.
What did I say? Persephone?
Yeah.
I think Persephone's closer.
Then Genevieve.
100%,
All
dude.
right.
I don't even think Genevieve's a real
All right,
name,
you keep
dude.
going because we don't have a.
All right, my point is, I'm going to rewind all the way. I would be curious to see what the net worth, if we had to put a net worth to every single Sesame Street character. You know what I mean? Oscar
Yeah.
the Grouch has got to be a multimillionaire at this point. And I don't even want to know what Cookie Monster's at. Unless he gets paid in cookies, which
He 100% gets paid.
You think he gets paid in
cookie.
cookies?
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough cookies to pay him that much. That's millions of cookies.
So what'd you say her name was? Persephone?
Persephone.
And I say it's Genevieve.
You said Genevieve.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Mary.
I win.
I
Oh,
I don't
100%
think
that's
so.
me.
I don't
That's
think
me.
so. Explain.
Mary and,
Her
and
name's
Genevieve?
Mary. Her name is Mary Gibbs.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yes, so they named the Boo character after the voice actress.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of cheating.
It's kind of lame, yeah.
That is so lame. But it's canon, though. It's canonical?
Yes.
Or they're just saying, like,
No, that's
I
what
guess you could call her
That's
this.
what it
'cause-
said. It said Boo's actual name in Monsters
Where-
Inc. is
what
Mary.
website?
Her,
MonstersIncWiki.com?
no, Pixar Wiki. So I feel like that's pretty.
Go to
pretty
the
close.
Monsters Inc. Wiki. Let's see if they disagree.
Oh, here I'm at the Monsters Inc. Wiki. It says the same thing. It says full name is Mary Gibbs, named directly after the real life toddler who provided the character's voice. The detail is subtly revealed in the film when Boo signs her crayon drawings simply as Mary.
Oh,
There you go.
smart.
Yeah.
Smart. I was giving you stuff because
So you
didn't
know
her
when we
name,
go
but-
upstairs and we talk to Chelsea and we say, "Hey, if you had to say Persephone or Genevieve, which can you stretch your brain to say, oh, this is closer to Mary?" Yeah.
She's probably going to say it's equally as far. But I 100% win that. It's not even close. I don't even think Genevieve's a name.
Genevieve can be shortened to Jenny.
So
Both Jenny and Mary.
Persephone can be shortened to Mary. So it's like, what's your point?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You never heard that?
Maybe Annie, which I could.
Persephone, Annie, Mary.
that's a-
I mean,
that's a
come
stretch.
on,
Yeah,
man.
okay.
You just gave me the
Yeah,
store.
I did. That's on me.
That's how you win an argument. You say something so ridiculous that the other party has to try to make sense out of it, and then they make the argument for you, and then
Yeah.
you use that.
See, you're good at it, man.
It's like a drunken master,
Yeah.
you know?
Something.
You're flailing around, but you're actually beating everyone up.
What a great movie.
I remember
Jackie Chan.
we watched that or some remake of it. It was some karate movie, dude, and it was so bad. It probably wasn't that one because Jackie Chan's the goat, but the next day we were all like pretending to be martial arts at recess.
Yeah. That's how I busted my lip.
Yeah, you were saying
Yeah.
that. But there was this one like dragon punch that they did. And I remember poor Joe tried to do the dragon punch, and it was just like this little wobbly, like weird thing because we didn't have any CGI. And
Broke
we
his
just
wrist?
we just made fun
just
of
made
him
fun of
just
him. Yeah.
ruthlessly, dude. It was so bad. Because he was trying to invent a new move,
Yeah.
and the dragon was supposed to get under or over your block because
Oh, yeah. So you can. I got you.
it's because he's weaving his arm.
Sure.
But it's just a slow, stupid thing, and we just made fun of him. We were ruthless. That's probably why I'm getting pranked so much. It's just karma just hitting me like a truck.
Yeah, and see, I was bullied out throughout school.
You were bullied
now,
throughout
now
school?
I get to. Now it's to give it out.
I've always taken shots.
Yeah.
But I give it back.
Yeah.
So
I would give it back occasionally, I think. But generally speaking, I'm more of a subdued, reserved,
give it
shy
back,
individual.
probably.
Well, for my actual close friends, I do, but
Yeah.
like in public and stuff, I try to keep a low profile.
oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't like confrontation, so I don't really.
I don't like karma. It's a dumb thing.
You don't believe in it?
No, not really.
I believe in the law of averages, so I feel like that's what people think is karma, but it's just
Just balance.
yeah, because you got to
Yeah.
think throughout your entire life. It's a lot of hours. You're probably going to be equally as lucky as you are unlucky, just in various different areas of your life.
Part of it also is like, what do you consider lucky? And
Well, that's the
bad
problem.
luck
It's
and
like,
stuff?
what do you value? So
Yeah.
if you're going on pure objective fact based on the value of things, I guess, which is, I don't even know how you do that, but let's just say a computer just assigned value to things objectively, it'd probably be pretty even for everyone. However, let's say you won the lottery. Someone might say, oh, dude, that's insane. But their marriage fell apart or something. You know what I'm saying? And
So
then
you
it's like-
equate a marriage to a lottery win.
I think some people would say, oh, the lottery win was a better thing, and the marriage, well, that happens anyways, you know,
Yeah.
it could happen to anyone. Like, I got so much more lucky.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just pulling an example out. I don't know.
No,
I think
I'm
that's
just
something.
This is great for whenever I get to make that video. For
What video?
For whenever you have a wife.
How is this? How could this be used against me?
It's not. It's fine. Don't worry
I'm
about it.
equating a marriage to a lottery win. That's a
Yeah,
big thing.
that
That's
is
like
big.
saying
Yeah.
that's like I hit the lottery with you. Isn't that something
some
good?
would say a marriage is invaluable.
Oh
But you're
my
putting this
God, are
weird,
you out of your
like,
fucking
this weird
mind?
stipulation on it. Look, man,
There's a lot of divorces, and I think a lot of people would say that there's an exact value put on marriage. So
you have a 50-50 shot.
Yeah,
So I am kind of bummed. So are you going to Pennsic still? Is that like officially?
No.
You don't know. You're just not doing it.
no, Jeff. Literally, we were watching the Knicks at the bar. I think I told this story on the podcast too. But we were watching the Knicks. Actually, maybe not on the podcast. Maybe it was just us. But I definitely told this. We were watching the Knicks at the bar, and essentially he said we're not going to Pennsic, or at least I'm not going to Pennsic, because we missed the practice session that happened because Jeff's cat died. I wasn't planning on going. I had baseball, but his cat died, and he wasn't able to go either. So now he's not able to fight. And then I'm like, well, I'm not going if I'm not able to fight, because that was the whole point.
Yeah.
Not the whole point, but like the substance of it. It's like saying, you're going to play Mass Effect and you're just going to do all the Normandy stuff and you're not going to do the fighting. Like, you have to do the fighting because that gives context to the Normandy stuff.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't just come back and talk about how things went if nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's a horrible analogy, but
Look, I was yes-anding you. Sure. Yeah.
So,
I'm
well,
with
you weren't yes-anding, you were just yesing me.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
But-
to pump you up. It was stupid, but continue.
Yeah, it was really bad. I think there's something there, but not really. Anyways, I don't want to sit around there all day while everyone else battles and has fun. And then, like, I could be a part of the night stuff, but if I'm going to pay for it, because it's pretty expensive, I think, I want to be involved in everything. So anyways, I think I'm not going. And then I think he said he was still going and he just wasn't going to fight. But now I don't know if he's even going. So you'll have to ask him. But that's pretty much what happened.
So the video I have of you saying like, "Hey, I'm never
I
gonna,
win.
I'm not
You
gonna,
lose.
yeah,
And you
that's kinda-
stink. And I'm awesome.
Yeah, I have a video saying like, "Hey, I'm not going to find my wife at Pennsic."
Yes.
and I was banking on the fact that you would.
Yeah,
but
and
now
you
if you're
look
not
like a
going,
stupid
it's-
idiot.
Yeah, so I'll just save it for the next year. That's
You
fine.
should probably go to your car and get a deodorant stick.
I don't keep a deodorant stick in my car. Dude, it's 95 degrees out there. Is your deodorant stick even a stick anymore?
Yeah, I have the Gillette gel stuff.
It's not worse.
No, what? It's
Is it-
it's heat resistant.
Oh, is it gel?
It's gel.
So it like goes through like the little
Yeah.
little. Oh, dude, I haven't had those since like 8th grade.
I use those because I always get deodorant on my shirts.
Yeah.
and
No,
that doesn't get any deodorant.
Sure,
on it
I'm
'cause
with
it's
you.
clear.
So it's not like it's when you say gel stick though, it is actual gel, not like
Yes.
a hardened gel stick. That's like a
Yeah, it goes through the little.
little hole
There's
things.
those
I didn't know they still
holes.
made those.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, cool. I didn't like them just because it was cold. You put it on, it kind of like gives you
Not
a
when
little
it's 95 degrees out.
tingling. Fair enough. It's nice and warm. Okay.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Oh, what? So you don't like it cold? You don't like it hot?
No,
What do you want?
I want room temp.
Nah,
I want a hard stick,
dude. I want a soft
not the chalk
Gel.
stuff. I want the gel, but I want the hard gel.
gel.
I want my.
me a
So I
gel.
just picked up. I don't know why I got deeper.
I thought you were gonna say something
sorry,
risque.
No, well, not really. I just picked up Old Spice Fresh.
Okay.
Extremely strong. I actually don't like the smell of it, but sometimes I like to get that. So I did Fresh and I did Pure Sport, but Fresh was like from a time on the 8th grade when I felt like popular and good. So whenever I'm like really down, I'll put Fresh on
Yeah,
just for my
and you
brain
feel
to
fresh.
transport back to the time whenever
Yes.
everything was like
The man.
height of everything. Yeah,
Dude, I do that. Sometimes I still pull out the high Nike socks.
yeah you
By
gotta do that
sometimes, I
It's-
mean a lot.
treat yourself. Yeah.
And then you feel like the man.
The trick is you can't do it so much that it loses the effect. So like you have to really regulate that.
Well, I still have coitus with Nike socks because I am a firm believer that
Yeah.
just do it extends to the bedroom.
I thought it started in the bedroom and then extends to
It
life.
might have. You might
Yeah.
be correct on that. That might be where that was invented. Some guy was just,
I think it was
having relations with his wife, and he's like, you know what got me through this is I just did it.
Yeah.
because I love my wife, but
I wonder if the Just Do It was tied to the logo design, because I think it was actually a woman that did it. The logo
Okay,
design.
yeah, it's a good point. You caught me with my hand in the cookie jar.
No,
So maybe the woman
yeah.
was
Yeah,
having
maybe.
coitus with her husband, and then she was like, "I'm just gonna do it." Maybe it's like
Why is
Father's
that-
Day.
yeah, why
Maybe
is
it's
it
like
just
his
husband?
birthday.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh, wife.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like you're really just putting her in a box there. Like,
Well, I'm going with statistics. I
Okay.
think more women are married to guys than girls. So I was just going with the numbers.
I was saying, why do you have to be married?
Pure number.
You have to be married to do that.
I think where she was at in her career, she was married at that point.
Okay. Kind of
Not
younger.
that- not that she
and
had
they
to.
luckily gave her stock in the company. They didn't have to do that.
Are you talking about the logo
I'm
design
talking about the
or
logo
the
design. Yeah.
name?
Yeah. that was my main
Yeah,
question.
you're
is-
not talking about the name.
I was talking
You're
about the
talking about the
logo
design.
design.
Because
I
I know the
didn't-
story you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I didn't know if Just
Are you
Do It
sure
was
it was a
tied
girl?
to
I
that
actually don't
brand.
know if it was a
I
girl.
think it was.
I
but
don't-
I don't remember.
think so.
Oh, yeah, look it up.
It was a college student. There was some type of contest or something, and they picked this design. And yeah, they paid very cheaply for it, I believe, if I remember the story correctly.
They didn't have to give.
They didn't have to
yeah.
give anything, I guess. But
The iconic Nike swoosh was designed by American graphic designer Mary Gibbs in 1971, a design student at Portland State University.
okay, so you were correct. It was a girl.
No, I'm kidding. Mary Gibbs is the name of Boo. From
I was
the
literally
Pixar
going to say
movie.
Mary is Boo.
Caroline Davidson. So still a woman, but yeah.
Man, you did that quick. I thought it was a different last name, but I was going to make the Boo connection. Not that I thought you were pulling one over on me,
Yeah.
but I was like, oh, she was in Monsters, Inc. I was going to make a joke.
Yeah.
And then you literally just used her name. So,
Yeah. We do that here.
She is a real person and a voice actress.
I actually, I'm not going to look that up.
Nah, you're not going to look that up.
I was gonna be like, what's Mary Gibbs up to nowadays? But
Maybe she's like really famous voice actress.
yeah,
but
that's best case scenario.
statistically,
But
probably not.
If something bad happened, I don't want to know it. Like maybe the fame of Boo was too much for her.
Or she got visited by a real monster
Yeah.
and got scared.
Yeah. Not a hero.
Or laughed. Like maybe she laughed because they switched to laugh energy in the movie because it's more powerful.
Right.
Remember that part?
Yeah. Yeah, like broke the meter.
I was going to make a joke and we were going to get canceled for it. So we're going to move on.
Okay.
I'll tell you after though. What I do want to talk about today is a little bit more serious and a little bit more serious. And what that is PlayStation.
Yep.
Have you heard of them?
I have, yes. Sony.
Sony
PlayStation.
owns PlayStation,
Yeah.
which owns.
Oh, here we go. Siri apparently was listening. PlayStation is a video game brand owned and produced by Sony Interactive Entertainment. There you go.
She's still going.
Yeah, I'll just cut her off. That's fine. Dude, AI is like, they'd be like, oh, remember that time when you cut me off whenever I looked up the stuff you asked me for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to side. We were talking about this earlier. I'm going to side with the overgrown ants.
Yeah.
So, my theory is that nature's going to evolve
Yeah.
to combat the AI.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I was talking about how ants are like pretty crazy. They can lift 10 times their body weight. They're like telepathic with each other, hive mind kind of deal.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to either through like a radiation spill or just natural evolution, they're going to just become super overpowered and huge, like the size of buses or something. And then they're going to fight the AI. And then I'm going to side with the ants. So I'm trying to be nice to the ants, even though I'm trying to stop them from entering my house. Right now, I might be fucked. Dude. I'm pissing the ants off. Dude, they're going to have a tally of how many of them I've killed, which is probably a lot. But it was never through magnifying glass. Like, I think that's sadistic. It's always through prevention, like
Gassing them.
traps. Look, man, don't go into my house. I don't know.
Yeah, look,
Respect my space. I respect your space. I'm not going after the anthill that's far away on my steps. I'm not
Yeah.
going after that one.
Yeah.
You think they're going to count that?
Probably not.
Dude, that's fucked up, bro.
Look, it's the same thing.
Maybe I
told
got to
Kyle-
side with AI.
it's the same
dude.
thing I told Kyle last night.
Yeah.
Because apparently his dogs are just destroying the squirrels. Like they're getting squirrels,
Oh, dude, getting
groundhogs, all that
squirrels?
stuff. Yeah.
Groundhogs
Squirrels
are
fast.
tough.
Yeah.
Because they're slow.
Yes.
Squirrels are fast.
Yeah.
So his dog, man, his dogs must be
Right,
fast.
but
as fuck.
I told him like, okay, like the problem is you're getting rid of all the slow ones, you're getting rid of all the weak ones.
Yeah.
Only the squirrels that can outrun your 2 huskies
Yeah.
are just going to keep
Oh,
breeding.
my God.
You got a whole thing of super squirrels in your backyard, man.
God.
Yeah.
Super squirrels.
Yeah.
I've been nice to the squirrels, dude. The squirrels are gonna have my back when the time comes. When the revolution comes, dude, the squirrels are gonna have me.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a list of animals that are gonna have my back. Squirrels,
We'll be back to PlayStation in a second.
birds, every bird, dude. I make sure to refresh my bird bath. I put the bird seed out, dude. Birds are going to have my back, dude. Big time.
So they're taking care of your car then? They're doing their droppings elsewhere?
No, they annihilate my car.
Yeah,
but
okay,
I
well-
overlook that, and they're going to overlook me
Dang,
when the
okay.
AI are going to come for me. They're going to say, hey, you know what? We pooped on this guy's car for years, dude. And we didn't hear a peep out of him. We didn't hear a peep out of him, dude.
Yeah.
I actually got multi-bombed the other day. Like,
Yeah.
it was... You remember Modern Warfare 2 when you would get like 9 kills and you could call, or 10 kills, and you call in a stealth bomber
Yeah.
and it would go over the whole map?
I think you were
and just-
right. I think it was either maybe 7. 7
No, 7 was a
stealth bomber?
Harrier strike. 9 was a Pavlo, so I think it was 10.
10 was the stealth bomber?
I think 10 was a stealth bomber. You got to check me on that.
All right. Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2, because let's go through it. So 3 was a UAV, 4 was a counter UAV, 5 was a Predator drone and a sentry gun, 6 was a precision airstrike. Actually, pull the list up and tell me if I'm good so far.
All right.
I think I'm
start
right on
over.
this.
Start
Okay,
at 3.
so 3 UAV, 4 counter UAV,
No.
3
Well,
counter...
so hold on. I got to find a
Wait,
different
what?
list. I got to find a different list.
No,
Hold
Modern
on.
Warfare 2, original Modern Warfare 2.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. 3 UAV, 4 counter UAV?
Technically, yeah.
What do you mean technically?
So there are 2 4s. So yes, you're right.
Oh,
You're
shit.
Right. Yeah.
4 counter Is this Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
4 counter UAV, 4 care package, 5 Predator missile, 5 sentry gun, 6 precision airstrike, 7 Harrier airstrike. Oh, is there another 7? 7 attack helicopter. 8. Oh, fuck me. 8 is. There's an 8. There's an 8. There's an 8.
There is.
There's an 8.
It's
And no one
kind
ever
of a-
used it.
it's
No
a
one.
cheap.
Emergency airdrop.
Yeah.
Fuck yes. And then 9 is Pavlo. And then. Oh, is the stealth bomber 9? Is it 9?
Which you said 9 originally.
I did say 9 originally.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with. Well, what would 10 be? I'm losing the plot.
So here you want to.
9. We'll put stealth bomber at 9.
Yeah.
Is it 9?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
You're
Then
never gonna get 10 though.
I'm never going to get
I
10.
don't think so.
I'm never going to get 10.
No.
Is there only one 10?
No.
Ooh, there's 2 10s?
No.
There's 3 10s?
No.
There's no 10s.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So you're never gonna get it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is there an 11?
Yeah.
This is where it gets tough. 15 is EMP,
Yeah.
and 25 is a tactical nuke.
Sure. Yeah. So you're missing the 11.
So I'm just missing 11, which is AC 130.
That's one of them.
And Chopper Gunner, of course.
Yeah. There you
Yes,
go.
the
Nailed
best kill streak of all time.
Yeah. Dang, you crushed that, man. I would not be able to do that at all.
Bro, I played so much Modern Warfare 2. That is in my dreams,
Dude,
dog. I can't
probably
believe that's embarrassing
played
I
as
didn't get
much
Chopper
World War
Gunner.
II.
Because it was, you would go Harrier airstrike,
Yeah.
Chopper Gunner, nuke. That was tried and true formula. And then people would call you a noob if you did that. So you started going like Harrier, Pavlo, nuke. And then you started going just Pavlo, AC 130 nuke. Because the Harriers were maybe the most busted thing. I think Chopper Gunner was the best kill streak of all time, but you could argue Harrier.
I think
Or you could argue attack dogs in Black Ops. I think the attack dogs were very good, but there was nothing to get to you.
the
to a
attack
nuke.
dogs were even better at
Oh, maybe
World
it was
of War.
World of War.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the attack dogs there were better.
because that was
I think they did nerf
that was
them.
the chopper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think they did nerf them. In the best Black Ops kill streak was actually advanced UAV or whatever, the Blackbird, because you could see exactly where people are at all times and what direction they're facing.
Yep.
So if you were good, like in competitive, everyone had that on. And I think they eventually banned it because it was so good.
I think Modern Warfare 2, the kill streaks went into other kill streaks.
Correct.
Still? Okay,
Yes.
'cause I know
that was
a
the
big
last
thing
game that
in-
did that.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying when you get a Harrier, you
Yeah,
just
it
are
doesn't
pretty much
matter.
nuked
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you get the Harrier, you're pretty much guaranteed a chopper gunner.
Yeah, you just got to.
And then the
not
chopper
die.
gunner just goes
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So PlayStation is a company that makes games.
Yep.
Modern Warfare 2 was a game that was on the PlayStation systems. So anyways,
Oh, okay.
what they announced what they announced is and I still have my Modern Warfare 2 disc.
That's big.
If you remember,
Yeah.
the middle ring would get fucked up.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Like, that was
yeah.
a big problem. I guess they used like cheaper plastic on the middle
Sure.
ring. So
Yeah.
it would get all fucked up and then ruin my system.
Yep.
And then you'd have
Specifically Xbox.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
you'd get red ringed. You'd have to buy a new Modern Warfare 2 disc.
Yeah.
But discs are a thing of the past because PlayStation has announced in
Ooh,
2028 no more physical.
Yep.
No more physical. It's dead. At least first title.
No, first part. No.
all aboard. All
All
aboard.
All discs
All in.
gone.
All in.
Yeah. Gone. Yeah. It's a big. It's a big move.
It's a big move.
So they said,
Thoughts?
"Hey,
Yeah.
everybody loves digital. Digital is where the customers are at. We're going to align with them. No more physical discs."
Yeah.
You know what they announced on the same day?
What?
No more PlayStation 3 or Vita online store. And they shutting down those.
So you can no longer get.
You can't use the online stores. Now what that so
Well,
to be fair,
PlayStation 3?
yes, PS3.
So if you're on a PlayStation 3, you can no longer use their online store.
Similar to how like the 3DS knocked their stuff out. Now we don't know what that means for previously purchased content, so we're going to have to take a look at that whenever they kind of come out with more
But
details.
PlayStation
things
3
like that.
still had physical discs.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So you can still play stuff on their PlayStation 3, right?
yeah, you just can't. What I'm saying is like, what happens if you bought stuff and now you can't access it? So
you
that's
think
the,
people are actually still
that's the
playing
big-
their PS3
Look,
stuff?
it doesn't matter. Like that's the thing.
the principle.
It's the principle
Yeah,
of
it's the
it.
principle.
Where
I got you.
okay, they're shutting all that down. What happens when we're on PlayStation 7?
Yeah.
and suddenly, all that
4 is
PS5
gone.
stuff that they force you to do, or you're on PlayStation 8 and now 6 is shutting down
Yeah.
that they forced you on.
Yeah.
What does that look like? Do all your purchases keep transferring over? Right. So that's very different from like say like Steam and different things like that right now. But that's the big question because Kyle just sent us a article about how they started like pulling certain movies off of people's systems because they're like, hey, rights are gone with this, blah blah blah. We're gonna remove it from your system. And
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, hey, it's gone. Like,
well, that's crazy because movies are much easier to rewatch than to like replay an entire game.
it's the
But I
argument
understand-
of
I
like,
understand
hey,
it.
it's
I understand it.
digital.
Yeah.
Is you literally don't own anything,
No,
and they
that's
can pull
the
it at a
problem
drop
where we're
of a
at.
hat. Yeah.
But that's the terms and conditions of the digital media. Like they didn't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They could have said you still own it 100%. It's like you have the physical, just as good.
Yeah.
But they didn't, and then we accepted it. I think Jeff's completely right. The vast majority of people are buying digital,
From
and the
what
vast majority of people with their wallets are saying we are okay with the status quo being that we own nothing.
Yeah.
The consumer at the end of the day will always have the most power. If they banded together and didn't buy it,
Yep.
the company would have to change or die. So
It's kind of what you're seeing with Nintendo today, right? So all the Switch 2 games that are just key cards, people aren't buying them.
no.
And then it's like, oh, whoops. Like, but that's also reinforcing, okay, I guess we'll just go all digital because no one's buying these key cards. And even though
Yeah, they're
key cards
making
are
a
like
false-
the physical digital, it's
They're making
stupid.
a false
Yeah.
presumption there. Not
Yep.
presumption. They're coming to an incorrect conclusion.
I haven't looked too much into this. Jeff did message us, I think yesterday, talking about. He said GameScoop had a really interesting conversation about the end of disc and thoughts of EU entering legislation ensuring games must be added to the public domain if a platform can no longer offer it in any format.
Ooh.
Which would
That's
be great.
interesting. That would be great.
Yeah, it's
That's never going to happen in the U.S.
no. Well,
Too much money at stake, man.
look, I think that's the main thing is like what happens to all those games that are just like locked. Especially like
pirated.
you literally exactly you can't get anything.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, and Kyle was talking about this a little bit last night too. Like you have streaming services that are like, okay, we're going to give you 4K HDR, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, I can prove to you that you're not doing that. Like you're not actually giving 4K anything, right? And so it's like you're technically paying for it. You're being told that is like this quality of
What
stuff.
is
and
it?
Then it's not.
It's just up
It could be the up res. It could be crunched. It could be like like if there's too many people on their servers, they downgrade it to do it. So it's like there's a myriad of things.
Yeah.
But the end of the day, it's like okay, you're having people pay a premium for just literally owning nothing, not getting what you're telling people like up to 4K or whatever. And it's just like okay, now like I'm good. I'll spin up Plex. We'll get every 3DS game known to man because you're literally not giving me an option to buy anything, stuff like that. That's like, okay.
Well, how many times have you been in a position where you said, I would gladly pay for this, but I just do not have the option?
The most recent thing is like we can play, like you and I can play every Mega Man game. We have them all, right? Like that's just like on our Retroids. We can do that. Steam sale just happened. And it's like, I just bought every Mega Man game that is available to buy on those platforms. So it's like, okay, like I want to give the money to things where it's like, okay, this is part of my collection. It's and it's just going to get less and less like that. And I think they can't pull things from your library just yet, right? Like it's too fresh, it's too new. You have to be basically like all in on digital. Like they have to have everybody doing digital where like there are no physical discs going around anymore. I mean, look at Blu-rays and DVDs and things like it's all gone, right? Like there's no DVD section at Best Buy anymore or something like unless it's like a clearance bin or whatever. And you have to get to that point and then you'll start seeing, and who knows what the first game is. Technically you can argue that it was PT, but it was kind of a demo. So it wasn't really whatever. It was free. So it doesn't really count. But eventually they're going to start, oh, we'll shut this down and then this goes away. And I guess technically the Crew was one of those things, but it was like this weird, like, I think they paid people back. I would have to look into it, but that's what spurred other movements on and things like that. But like, there's going to be a game. There's going to be like some Tinder thing that like lights everything on fire where suddenly it's like, oh, this game's off your thing and this one's gone and this one's gone and this one's gone. And like, it's just, it's going to be this domino effect. It only takes one and then everyone's going to do it. So like, yeah, PlayStation, maybe you could argue that maybe Nintendo was the first one to like really put like a war or a tax on physical because now it's like, well, physical games cost $10 more. Oh, we're going to give you key cards, which actually aren't physical at all. We're giving you like a box with a code in it. PC games could be talked about that way. But PlayStation maybe was the first one to say like, hey, traditionally we're always doing discs. Now no discs at all. I would be shocked if Xbox didn't follow suit and didn't do the exact same thing. I would be shocked if Xbox came with a disk drive,
Yeah.
Like, I don't think any Xbox is going to have a disk drive bundled in. I think they're going to say, oh, you can buy this extension thing.
Well, that's what PlayStation's literally doing, right?
That's what they did from the, like their PS Pro doesn't have one. Like it's all digital.
They said that they're doing that for 6. That's confirmed.
A disk drive.
They're doing, you can buy it separately.
Right. So, but I bet you they manufacture maybe like 100,000 of them or whatever. Like where it's like,
I don't think they'll sell out of them. Tell you that.
I bet you they do. I bet.
Really?
So what I think is they're gonna make so few. They'll sell out of them. Just like they sold out of all the disk drive expansions for
the Pro.
The Pro.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know
and
that.
I haven't seen any install. That's like maybe you can go on their site and get one, but like I haven't seen them anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then they say, oh well, look, everyone wants to go digital. It's like, well, yeah, if you removed all the ways you can play physical, by selling out of your disk drive, not, like, of course everyone's going digital, or they just don't buy your system. Like, those are your two options.
This whole kerfuffle is tough for me because I've been mainly on PC for a long time now.
Yeah.
So I've been far removed from the ability to play discs.
Sure. Yeah.
But I do remember when I first did get into it, I did buy a couple discs. And what you do is you'd put your disc in and actually download the game, though.
Yeah.
I remember I bought Mass Effect on my PC, and I got like a couple other things. But Titanfall 2, I bought the disc for that for PC.
Sure.
So, but I understand it, though. Yeah, I don't know. I do think that the majority of people do pay for digital and they don't care. I really think that. I don't know.
I will say, because Jeff basically, like you were saying, like Jeff's like, okay, we made our bed, sleep in it. I am a digital guy, right? Like my I have 16. I think I was like 1,631 games on Steam since the So it's like, which I also found out it would take me, if I did 40-hour weeks only playing games, it would take me 14 years to knock all that out based on how long to beat.
You went through and did that?
It's very easy to how long to beat. If you just log into how long to beat, it'll look at your library and it'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, super easy.
I was like, whoa.
I did the math. So it's like, I think it's like 29,000 hours or something like that. So I just did the math of that. But
gotcha.
Regardless, I am all for digital. Now, for whatever reason, I think it's mainly just because Nintendo just keeps its value no matter what. And like you see the Nintendo games like skyrocket. So I'm like, okay, why not? That's the only physical games I have, right? Is just Nintendo. A couple PlayStation here and there, just because I'm like, eventually I'm just gonna sell these. I don't want them. Mainly that, but like for all my PC games, like 99% of my games, it's all digital. I don't care as much about the physical aspect of it, just like I didn't care necessarily about like DVDs, Blu-rays, things like that. The problem is, I care about the fact that I paid for something. For sake of argument, let's say like full price. Obviously, I wait for sales and stuff. Like sue me, like that's what it is. But like plenty of games I paid for top dollar, day and date that I don't own. That's the thing where it's like, okay, like what does that look like? What does that mean? How can they get away with it? Because theoretically, if I'm reading the fine print correctly, they could just say, guess what? We decided we're shutting Steam down. You lost all this. Like it's gone.
Yeah.
And then that's just thousands of dollars down the drain and you're happy about it, whatever. I think that's the main issue that I have is like what happens to the things that you buy. Can you back things up? Can you like archive things? And you're seeing this with like Amazon, things like that, where it's like they're removing the ability to, we'll say easily, because I'm sure like there's always workarounds, but like to hit a button and download all your books or all your audio books or all your they're just making it harder.
Well,
and
you
harder
were having
and
trouble
harder
with that
to do
too.
That. Yeah,
with the one book you were trying to read.
All the Sanderson books.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
You're literally trying to find a way to pay to do it. You couldn't.
No, I already paid for it. Like I have the
it was
Kindle, I
just
have
about
the
transferring
audiobooks,
it.
all I wanted to do was download the file
Yes.
so I could put on a different reader that wasn't a Kindle reader, and that was like
Couldn't do it.
nah. It's not even like it was like, oh, I could download it, but it was DRM'd and I wouldn't do it. It wouldn't even let me download the file.
No.
That's the problem.
Nah, bro.
But that's the thing is like, okay, what, and this is such a first world problem. I have 1,600 games. They could start discontinuing all those tiny games. Because I think when I looked at it, it was like I played maybe 40% of the titles I have. Something like that. It's a lot.
That's a lot.
But that just means I started up. That doesn't mean anything.
How many have you finished?
So on average, I put 6 hours into a game. So out of those 40%, I would on average play 6 hours per game.
That's a lot.
It seems like a lot.
Yeah.
But over the course of,
8,000 games, you put 6 hours each on them.
That's what it said.
It's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours. Yeah.
It's 8 times 6.
Yeah. 8,000 times 6, but yeah, sure.
Well, then you add the zeros.
Well, yeah. So I don't know. It's like that's what I'm most worried about is when that first domino falls.
Yeah.
Who's going to go like do right by the customer, if anyone?
I think I trust Steam.
That would be the only one.
I trust Steam.
But Kyle
really
made a great point. He's like, I'm hoping Gabe takes his medicine and and make sure that he has a long life because, like, yes, he believes that Gabe Newell owner of Steam,
Yes.
would follow that and do right by people and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
like once he's gone,
Oh, we're
what
fucked.
happens?
Yeah, no,
you know, like
100%,
who
100%.
takes over? Like
No,
is,
I'm
does
with you.
Steam sell to Microsoft immediately? And then
Oh
you know,
my
it's like and
God,
it's
can you
just
imagine.
yeah. So
Does he have a kid?
who is the heir to the Steam fortune? Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying, man. Yeah, I trust Steam, but you're 100% correct. As long as leadership remains the same,
Yeah.
or ownership, I should say. Who else do I trust? Nobody. Yeah, I mean the big players are stink.
It's going to be eventually. So this is like the first step. Then it's going to be you can't actually download any games. It's all streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna like you know like eventually.
I
you're
think
gonna
we're
get to
not
that.
close to that, but
I think we're closer than we think because eventually.
Really?
Well, think about it this way.
Okay.
RAM is so expensive. Storage is so expensive. What if you didn't have to have RAM or storage in your device to play any games that you wanted? And you could just stream it for a low monthly thing. And that's including the games you already purchased. Now your console is just a little tablet that has access to the internet that you would stream the library that you already purchased.
I don't think people would go for it.
I don't think so either, but eventually things are like every console, like there is not
You
a.
have to be able to test it out though to see how successful it is.
We're testing it out right now. That's the
With
thing.
what?
So look at all the different handhelds that you're getting. Look at all the different things. You have PlayStation Portal. Xbox is going to be working on their, you know, like whatever their streaming stuff is.
But they're not
But
popular.
it's not popular.
NVIDIA has their streaming
It
service,
does,
and,
and
nobody plays that.
Right. But what I'm saying is people have consoles and
Yeah.
they have computers.
Yeah.
But next generation, whenever, oh, hey, your $5,000 PC, graphics card's going on it, right? Oh, time to buy a new graphics card. Guess what? It's 3 times what you originally paid for it. Oh, your RAM died, your hard drive died. Guess what? Like I bought that 16 terabyte hard drive. It was like $300, $350 for it, which was expensive. It's $635 right now. So from April to June, it like doubled in price. Like, that's insane. So to see all of that happening, and then to have somebody come in and say, "Hey, guess what? Just stream it, man. You don't need any of this. Like, yeah, you can go buy this place. Oh, you want Grand Theft Auto 6? Okay, well, PlayStation 5's $1,000.
Yeah.
Like, you
Six.
want that, or do you want, you know?
PlayStation 6.
Well, regardless.
Oh, you're
even-
saying a
even-
PlayStation 5 is $1,000 right now?
It's not outside their own possible. You're already flirting with that price point for the Pro.
Really?
Yeah,
How much is it?
Isn't it $899 right now?
Yeah, you might be right.
So it's just like you can
The 6 will be 1,000, yeah.
Steam Machine.
At least. What a failure.
Yeah, but not by the So it's like it's all this stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like I think they're like it's like this pressure cooker, right? Like you're gonna have all these things of like, oh, that's just the price of things, just the price of things, and eventually people are gonna be like, okay, well, I can't afford this, I can't pay for this.
Yeah.
And then for, you know, this white knight to come down and say, oh, you know what, just buy my handheld and just stream it. And suddenly it's like, oh, hey, look, I
It's
can
just
do
a
all this stuff. And
subscription.
that's where they get you. And then that subscription, just like Netflix and every other one, it's going to just keep
goes to the
creeping up and
moon,
up
yeah.
and up 3-4 times a year.
Oh my God. Could you imagine having it like the streaming platforms now, where now you can only play certain games on certain streaming platforms?
That's exactly what it's going to be, dude.
Dude, I'll quit. I'll quit gaming. I don't even care, dude. I'm not doing that. I
It's
don't
not,
do the streaming
it's not
thing.
for us.
I
You
don't
know,
do
like,
the
that's the
streaming
thing.
thing. I don't do it.
Yeah.
If I can't play every single game that comes out on one, like you could maybe convince me, but probably not, because I like having the hardware. But you could maybe convince me, okay, you get to play any game that comes out. You're subscribed, you know, it's probably going to be very expensive for the premium, but you can play any game that comes out or whatever, buy any game that comes out and play it on this one platform. Fine. But if I have to now decide between multiple streaming platforms to play specific games that come out,
Yeah.
like you still have PlayStation exclusives or Microsoft Xbox exclusives, and now
Yeah.
I have to pick between their streaming platforms just like a console back in the day. Fuck that. No way.
Yep.
No chance I'm doing that.
I wanted to see what the price of membership is. So to do the just performance RTX. Okay, so for NVIDIA streaming, $130 a year for no ads.
No ads.
And that's to start. After your first year, it's
Of course they fucking fit ads into that shit.
after your first year, it's $200 a year
Crazy.
to stream. Access to 4,500 games, 8-hour gaming sessions,
Yeah, they can limit
Okay.
your time to
up to 5K resolution,
Yep.
which up to 360 FPS. Like again, like basically you have
non-quantifiable.
nope, and you have access to a 5080. We already know that the 5080, while powerful, is not like okay,
Not even
cool.
close, dude.
And then first priority access
Dude, my
to
fucking
queue.
5090 couldn't do those numbers.
Typically no wait, which means that currently there's a queue because not everyone's doing this. But as this console generation,
Dude, if it's the
phases
only
out-
option, of course there's going to be a wait.
exactly.
Oh, horrible.
Yeah. That's the
Horrible.
dystopian future that this kind of ushers in. And I'm not saying PlayStation going discless is going to be this, but it is not stopping that. Like it's helping that kind of narrative go through.
You just need people to not do it, man. You got to just hold firm.
But what does that mean? Because I guarantee you,
It
come
means you
November,
stop playing games, bro. Like,
yeah, but November is going to be the biggest year in.
I know.
You know, like
dude, people are weak. I mean, it is what it is.
yeah,
They can't forgo the thing they want because they want it now rather than
they'll justify it, and myself included. I'll justify stuff. I'll justify having every retro game when in reality, that fire should have just destroyed all those games, and I should have lost access to them. But luckily, we had backups. You know, like it's one of those things
Sure.
that no matter what it is, you'll sit here and be like, "Oh, hey, like here's why I do what I do."
Yeah, no, I got you. That's crazy though. I cannot imagine a future like that. That'd be so horrible. I don't think I could do it. I really don't.
But 10, 15 years ago, would you say, hey, guess what? You're not going to own DVDs, Blu-rays, like this whole section in Best Buy that's like 3 aisles long in Target
Yeah.
and all this stuff. All that's going away. Like
Yeah.
it's gone. The section of freaking vinyl is bigger than the DVD section at the Target we just went to. You know, like
yeah,
so,
no, I definitely couldn't see that.
and now it's just like, okay, and everything that you started out with, like Netflix, like it's like I think $36 for like Hulu and Disney, like a combo pack. I think
That
you might
is
get HBO with that.
absurd.
And then it's $21 for Netflix. It's $20 for Spotify, because guess what? You don't get music anymore. You know, it's like, okay, you could buy individual CDs and like rip them and whatnot, or you pay this $20 thing, and now it's just every song ever is just right here for you in
Yeah.
lossless, like, you
Yeah.
know, so it's like, okay, well,
Right.
there's just, I get that stuff. It's just, I'm very big proponent of digital, but I want DRM free. Give me like even if the thing that you were to check in the beginning that says like, hey, when you download this, you are limited to 5 downloads, right? Like whatever, and like some places do this, but it's like you are limited to 5 downloads. It is on you to back your stuff up, right? I would be fine with that. Where it's like, okay, you own this, back your stuff up. And it could be even where it's just like, hey, guess what? You have all these different updates and different things and whatever, and however they work it out. But it's like, if there's a law that says, okay, if you're shutting a game down, you have to say, hey, send out a mass thing that says like, download the final update, and then we wipe our hands of it or whatever. And then like, yes, to each his own. It would be no different than going to the store, buying a disc, and if you just chuck the disc out a window, that's on you. It's not on the store to give you another disc, right?
Mm-hmm.
So stuff like that I think there just needs to be an ownership thing with the digital thing, where it's like, okay, like, and honestly, that'd probably just turn into paying for another service to have cloud storage. Fine, I'll pay that, but like, give me the option to do it and to say, this is now mine, not this is my license to play this until you decide, guess what, you don't deserve this
Yeah.
anymore, and now I'm keeping your money too.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
I just thought
Impossible
it
to-
was funny to say everyone loves digital. Also, we're closing 2 digital stores. on the same day.
Yeah.
Like what?
Where are the marketing people or the
Like could
PR
you
people.
not wait like an extra like it was almost like they were trying to like the disc one is the thing that really grabbed the headline, so maybe they're just trying to like sneak it under there, but it's crazy, man.
That is insane. I don't know. I just like playing games, dude. I just like playing games, bro. I just want to play games.
So
Just let me play games, bro.
in a weird way, I think if this kind of dystopian BS happens, I would love to see a resurgence of like people doing these like just like smaller indie games, right? They're putting it out on different platforms and different things. Like you're getting away from like the big box stuff. I think maybe the people there will start to get more where it's like, okay, hey, you can own this. Here's the free thing.
Yeah.
Because you get that in
we're already seeing that, right?
GOG, stuff like that.
We're seeing such a rise of indie games.
But people are going back and they're like, oh, hey, I made this Game Boy game that actually works on your Game Boy if you have one.
Wow.
You know, like you could play that. You know, like stuff like that I think is really cool. Maybe we need this hard reset of like we got too big, we got too games as servicey, we got two season passes, and how do we squeeze everyone for extra money even though we put the game out? Like, cool, maybe we do need to like get stepped on again. Maybe there needs to be a breakdown of video games, because I was listening to the business thing. I'm sure I misheard this, but it was like like a few years ago it was like $11 billion industry, and like this year it's been like 1.6 billion or something.
Really?
Crazy. Yeah, it was like it was a huge drop, but it was still up from last year. So it's like it's weird, like, which would make sense if it's like, oh, during COVID, who knew video games like skyrocketed because you couldn't do anything else.
Right.
So I could see that happening, but like it's still this weird era, I guess. I don't know. I think I think people are going to want to go play Grand Theft Auto, and I think they're going to be shocked at how expensive the consoles are.
Yeah.
And it's like, cool. Like, will Grand Theft Auto sell? Yes. They made $1 billion in pre-orders alone. It's going to sell. But what does that look like for next generation and stuff? What does that look like for all games? Like, all games are going to be $80 now? Because I can tell you right now, the first thing that, insert CEO of publisher here, well, our game's just as good as Grand Theft Auto. We make it $80 too, like whatever. Like that's just going to be the new norm.
The new norm, yeah, for sure.
So we were shocked at $70. That lasted like 4 or 5 years, and then suddenly it's another $10 on top of that.
Well,
and that's
when I
not
was a kid,
including all
though,
the
it
other
was
stuff.
already 60.
Yeah.
So it hasn't moved up too much in 20 years.
No, it's well, that's their argument, right? Like, oh, it's gotten so much more expensive, blah blah blah. And then you're
that's
looking
on
at,
them, dude.
Yeah.
You have people in their fucking basement making games that clean your clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
you're looking at Balatro.
explain that.
Mecha Chameleon sold 10 million units.
Yeah.
Two dudes
what was the
in
budget?
the basement. Yeah.
What was the budget on that game, dude?
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's what I mean. Like, I think at the end of the day, there are going to be video games. There are going to be fun experiences. It's just going to be different. And the thing that scares me the most is like what that looks like for when because I mean, look around, like I have so much tech, right?
Yeah.
But when all this inevitably fails in 10 years, 12 years, whatever, like you just buy it, like my hard drive's due to go, like it's going to die.
Yeah.
My graphics card, it's 3080 Ti. Still a very great card. It's better than, one called Jeff's. But I said it. But
1070 Ti?
yeah, is that what he has?
I think so.
Yeah. Which, look, it's a champ, but eventually it's going to die. And then what are you going to do?
He's got to run Mio on like low.
Yeah. But like, that's the thing. I mean, meanwhile, I can run that on like Steam Deck. It works really well. But
yeah,
that's the thing, is it's going to be handhelds. And look at all the stuff that people are putting so much money into handhelds. And handhelds are too expensive right now with all the RAM and everything. But they're ushering in this thing of like, oh, you can have your cake and eat it too. You have all the power. You can hook it up to a TV if you want to, but you can also do handheld. You're just like the Switch, but it's all PC. Like, they're getting people used to it, and then they can just say, oh, you know what? We're actually not going to put a graphics card or processor or anything in it. It's just going to be a screen that has just very low stuff that just streams everything. It's only $15 a month.
Yeah.
6 months go by. oh, it's $20 a month because we're doing this for you. We're giving you better games. We're giving you more. It says like, okay, I don't know.
Could be the roadmap. You could be right. That'd be sad.
Xbox paid
Just give us a choice.
$60 billion. There's not a universe where they don't capitalize on their streaming, right?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
it's just a matter of like.
I see it. It just depends what the consumers are going to do. I mean, at the end of the day,
I guess it's not fair. It's more like mobile stuff, but still, it's
translates.
yeah.
Can-
Well, and
can
again,
translate.
how much of that is us? Like, we'll say, I'll be generous on myself and say 30-year-olds, and how much of that is like Penny is only growing up with streaming. She's not going to have
Yeah.
any physical media.
Right.
She's not going to understand any of that. She's not going to know how to hold a CD or blow in a
Completely.
cartridge or whatever.
Different perspective.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
she's going to be used to it.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm going to be the one saying like, oh no, you could only have 8-track tapes, and blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah, like
right.
whatever. But they're going to be used to it. And then they're going to come up with that in mind saying like, oh, if I want this, I just have to
Yeah.
pay monthly for it and
It
it'll
just
just be
is what
on
it
demand.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Even cutting all our stuff and just having Plex, same thing. Because she could say, oh, I want to watch such and such. Cool. Type that in. Boom. It's there. Every episode ever made. It doesn't matter. So
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
I don't know. We're getting off topic. Or I'm getting off topic, but that's
No, I think it's totally valid point. We'll see what happens. I mean, only time will tell.
2028. I did have questions on like, okay, does that just mean they're stopping manufacturing of that, where like it's still going to take like a year and a half to like
Right,
get
like
rid
an
of-
overlap.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
are we saying that every game that launches from January 1st, 2028 just doesn't have a disc, or does that mean like they're stopping manufacturing, but like technically
Why
we started,
even buy a disc extension for the PlayStation 6 at that point?
did they say they were going to have for
I
backwards?
thought that's what Jeff said.
I assume backwards compatibility.
yeah,
but-
maybe.
yeah.
Maybe that's why. That's not.
I mean, how many times have I said, "Oh, just borrow Astrobot or borrow
Yeah.
this," and you
Yeah,
can't,
that's another-
right? Like, yeah,
that's another thing.
Oh,
I mean-
we didn't touch on the used thing, the
Well,
collector's thing, the trading, the borrowing. Like,
Xbox does do like the game share stuff.
yeah, technically,
my-
so does
which my-
PlayStation ish.
Brother uses religiously. Like,
Yeah.
my brother hasn't paid for a game in forever.
Yeah,
So I mean, there is.
and
some
Steam
of that
has
going
family
on.
thing, but like
It's not the same.
Steam used to
Definitely not the
be
same.
pretty generous with that
Yeah.
stuff, and then they cut
they've
it
rolled
back.
it back,
Xbox-
yeah.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like you have all of that stuff.
Yep.
I mean, they're like PlayStation already is charging people different prices based off of their spending habits, their location. They're already doing quote unquote dynamic pricing. So like that's just going to be like that's the norm. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you spend more, so we know we can make prices higher for you.
Yeah.
Like that's literally what it's okay.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. Not good. All right.
Yeah. That's a cheery note to
Yeah, that was look important.
Dude, we
though.
went like it sounded like we were drunk for the first half of the episode, and now it's like sober.
the sobering reality of
Yeah.
communism.
Whew. I don't know why I'm not touching that one. We're-
All right. Well, that's all we got.
yep.
If you made it this far, thanks. Check us out, couchcompany.games. Tyler just uploaded all the reviews, including Mouse PI, which I didn't say, but we did talk about it. Great game. How great? Go to our website and find out.
I don't think by definition it was great. I think it was good.
No. I
75.
I was teasing it. That's
Yeah.
what we call a tease.
Oh, okay.
Or a
Sorry.
false advertising, probably. Other than that, I think Happy Birthday America.
Yeah.
250?
Ethan did put up another article for why he thinks Alien Isolation is perfect.
Yes, good article. Read that. Shout out
yeah.
to him.
He has another one coming out. I have to stagger them because you have Jeff coming out with his top 10.
Yeah,
It's like it's very tough now. I love it. It's content.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he's completely quadrupled the amount of content you and I have put out.
Well, no, I have my save file, so I kind of
Oh, never mind.
I get away with that. Yeah,
But I
I don't
put
want
out.
to say that.
But we do have Jeff coming in, like you said. So I think when this drops, I think the way you've staggered it right now, his is going to drop at the same time. So stay tuned for What Killed Jeff's top 10 games of 2025, which was just a couple months ago.
Yep.
And I'm excited for that. We got a little sneak peek of it, but it's shaping up to be really good.
I don't think there's a better written piece on the top 10 games of any year.
I think the Magna Carta is up there, but when you look at the depth in which he explores his soul, indescribable. But for us, we're going to be here, right here, same time, same place next week. Thanks for joining us on the couch. Peace.